Speaking of passion, let me remind you of what's going on with Josh Duggar. The background of the story is, of course, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar are the Christian parents of Josh Duggar. Actually, they're the parents of Josh and 18 other kids, stars of the now canceled reality show 19 Kids and Counting. They were involved in this cover-up child molestation scandal where, while campaigning against gay rights and against transgender rights, they were simultaneously shielding Josh Duggar from the consequences of having molested something like 5 or more little girls, including 2 of his own sisters. Most recently, this escalated even further after we learned of these millions of users whose data was breached as users of Ashley Madison, the sort of online dating, infidelity, cheating website. And one of the names that was floated, Lewis, was Josh Duggar. And Josh Duggar has indeed confessed to this. He called himself the biggest hypocrite ever, saying that he was indeed signed up to Ashley Madison's website. And not only that, that he also had been unfaithful to his wife, Anna Duggar, with whom he has 4 children. He released a statement yesterday saying, quote, "I have been the biggest hypocrite ever. While espousing faith and family values, I have secretly, over the last several years, been viewing pornography on the internet, and this became a secret addiction, and I became unfaithful to my wife." Now, this is my favorite part of the story here, Lewis. Later, he amended the statement and removed the part about the porn addiction. I guess he realized, okay, I got caught with the Ashley Madison stuff, but I'm volunteering the porn addiction stuff. Maybe I should take that out. I've not been caught doing that yet.
Well, that's kind of strange. I mean, at this point, who really cares? I
Right.
mean, like that's going to make a big difference in terms of how people view you. But yeah, I'm very glad that he actually admitted to this. He could have kept denying it or gone into hiding. But, very, I guess, somewhat brave of him to admit that he's been a hypocrite.
Well, I was absolutely inspired by the fact that one of a member of one of the most hypocritical groups in the United States, right? Those who tell others what is moral while themselves doing things that they and others consider immoral. It was great that he recognized his hypocrisy, but he didn't recognize that the hypocritical part was the morality he claims to be fighting for is itself very discriminatory and offensive. He did recognize that while fighting for what he sees as morality, he was being immoral as he describes it. But what I would really love to see, and we're not going to see this, is that actually fighting against gay rights, fighting against transgender rights, being incredibly lobbying for discriminatory policies against those groups is actually not moral to begin with. I don't think we're going to expect that confession from him anytime soon.
Maybe not, but maybe. I mean, if everything has been a lie, maybe he doesn't really believe the stuff he's preaching. So we'll see.
Next on TLC, Josh Duggar and his family help those who have been molested as children and cheated on by their spouses through the evils of online dating. Stay tuned, because these are the experts on these issues.
That's a show that I might actually sit down and watch. I think that would be fascinating.
The most surprising part of all of this, that he successfully cheated using Ashley Madison. That's the big shock to me.
Is it that easy? I mean, I don't have a spouse, so can I just go on there and pretend to have a spouse and see what happens?
I don't know. I think there's 2 options left at this point, Lewis. Exit public life with whatever dignity he has left, if any, or parlay this scandal into another reality show.
There could be a lot of profit to be made here, so I think it would be wise for him to choose the latter.
It's Friday. Thanks for joining us on the Friday show, made possible by David Pakman Show. Members at davidpakman.com/membership.